we go. Here we go.
Okay, you guys are a part of an all new episode of Checkmate. This is a late edition. Last episode, we left off speaking about some of the New York gangsters that some of you guys may know and some may not know. This episode, we're going to kind of just surf around a little bit and we'll get back with the gangsters on the next episode, just to keep everybody up to speed on everything that's going on currently in today's current times and events. All right, SA, let's get it rolling. Who we got first?
Yes, sir. I have no words.
Okay, very, very special message to start the show off. This message goes out to everyone that I see when I'm riding around, everyone that I see riding solo in their vehicles with their COVID mask on. My question is, who the hell are you going to get COVID from? Not only that, looking at this picture, this guy seems to be in a different country because this steering wheel is on the entirely wrong side. So I'm sending this message out to everyone who rides around solo with a COVID mask on. You look very foolish and you look like you're about to suffocate yourself. So my advice would be either get one with a ventilator, you know, or just get a plastic bag. End it all. Swap it out for a plastic bag, why don't you? See if you can't turn left and rear over to the oncoming merge lane with a plastic bag across your fucking face. Because that's basically what you're doing. You're cutting off all of your oxygen. There's no risk of COVID with you being 6 foot from yourself or whatever. I mean, you're socially distancing from everybody in the fucking world. You're in your car. Pull the mask off. That would be my advice. So it's a public service announcement to everyone who rides around solo with a COVID mask on. You're safe. Pull your mask off. Roll your windows up. You'll be fine. That was just a quick public service announcement. Pardon me. All right, who we got next, SA?
Here we go.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
You know who it is?
It's a rather old pick. Um, Still trying to put my finger on. Ah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, so who we were looking at right there was Melvin Combs,
Yep.
um, Puff Daddy's dad. And if you do your research on everything and do your homework, you'll know that Puffy's dad was killed back in the days by one of his cohorts, by one of his alleged, I guess you would call it business partners. This is like one of the worst kept secrets in New York, you know, and there's still a lot of unanswered questions about this murder. And I'm sure it's weighing heavy on Puffy's mind. It probably always has, and that's possibly one of the reasons he moves the way he moves. It's in his blood. His father was a gangster. So for all of those who think Puffy don't have any gangster in him and all of that stuff, I wouldn't speak so fast. I wouldn't speak so fast. Yeah, this guy, he used to have the dance moves, but he also had some other little moves that, weren't quite publicized. Okay. But yeah, Melvin Combs, um, Puffy's dad. There's still questions out about his murder. Some say he was murdered because of a debt. Some say it was a setup. Could be both. You know, we won't really elaborate on it too much because we still doing our research. But I just wanted to bring that up just to make the connection between New York gangsters before we get too far into the episode. Okay? So, guys, look out for this one. We will be revisiting that topic on another episode. All right? So, before we go too much further, this is brought to you by Lord Music Group. And we have a huge fourth quarter rollout on the way. Right now, we are in the midst of third quarter, and we are really taking care of some business. Just stay tuned and look for the new artists and the new projects. Who we got next, SA?
Man, I'm really excited to hear your thoughts on this. This man right here.
Okay, so has anyone seen Don Tripp lately? Has anyone seen him performing lately? Because if so, can you add a link to one of his shows in our comment section?
Please.
Because I've been noticing that there's been quite a bit of advertisements for shows, upcoming shows, and so forth and so on. And I just wanted to know if there was actually any way we could get a ticket. I was looking all over the place. I mean, I've looked every fucking place for one of these tickets. Even the metaverse. I was looking in the metaverse. I had on my astronaut helmet. I jumped out of my spaceship, hopped across some of the metaverse, landscaping, looking for Don Tripp.
Oh, you took a spaceship? I took a dragon.
I didn't see him anywhere. So, that being said, I mean, is he performing or is he not? Is he active or is he not active? I would hate for this man to be getting promoted and he's not even active. Active meaning, performing, releasing music, focusing on music. Guys, be careful. Be very careful. With some of the promotions that you run across, some of them are just that, fluff. All right. So that's Don Tripp. Let's move on. He doesn't even have enough music for me to even honor him on this show that long. Get him out of here.
Next.
Who we got next? Oh. So let's catch a cheap flight. We're going to catch a cheap flight, okay, on the Frontier plane. All the way over. We're not getting on Southwest. We're going to get on a Frontier plane. Pay about $48. And we're going to fly all the way over to California and dig into some of that gangster shit. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is Orlando Anderson, BKA on the streets, Baby Lane. Now, if you haven't seen this photo before or haven't seen his face before, it will to be honest with you. All right, so he's been accused of being the gunman that killed Tupac. Now, is it me? Or does he not look just like Tupac? It could be me. But he looks just like him. Very much so. Maybe, if you remove the acne, give the man a couple of $1 million, throw a chain or two on, cut that hair off, you're looking at Tupac.
I got you, bro. Hold on, I got you. Yeah, let's see side by side.
So that being said, why are we? Look at there. Look at there. I mean, the nose is a little different, but this person looks like that person.
It's freaky.
They could definitely be cousins. They could quite possibly be siblings. But like I said, remove the acne, cut their hair off, Give them $1 million and some odd dollars, and then we're talking. All right, let's. So the thing is, my thing is this: we have got to stop killing each other. We have got to figure out a way to not get into these confrontations that make you so upset that you want to eliminate a person that looks just like you. I don't even want to eliminate people that don't look like me, let alone eliminate a person that looks just like me. Mom probably looks like your mother. Like, dude, this stuff has to stop. And I've watched it. I'm 48 years old. So I've watched it for decades. When I was a kid, I watched it. When I was a young adult, I watched it. In my 30s, I saw it. Now here I am in my 40s working on getting to my 50s, Lord willing, and this shit hasn't stopped. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly are we trying to do? Like, are we trying to annihilate each other and just wipe out the entire race? Now, the only time I saw unity was several days ago on the Alabama riverboat situation, and that unity was the nucleus of that unity was violence. Really? Like, we can't do anything better with our strength than to destroy. I think we should utilize our strength. Okay? We are supposed to be the protectors. We are supposed to be the guardians. We should utilize that. There is a reason we are so strong. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Who we got next, SA?
This is a strange one, I gotta admit.
Now, this right here. Reports are that Moneybagg Yo and his crew literally pulled out guns on Rod Wave's dad just for asking for a lighter. Now, me, I know just reading into the story a little bit and then doing my homework, I realized that this isn't these guys' first run-in. This isn't the first time that Moneybagg Yo has seen Rod Wave's dad. It's not the first time that they've been around each other. This is just the first time that Moneybagg Yo wanted the trip. Now, my thing is, there's several ways you could look at this. You could look at it like, okay, bro probably walked up and was like, yo, let me get a light, which is simple enough. I wouldn't get upset if somebody asked me for a light. It wouldn't bother me the least bit. Now, if they walked past 7 other motherfuckers with blunts lit, cigarettes lit, whatever, if they walk past all of them just to make their way over to me and ask me for a light, then I'm looking at them funny. Because now what you're doing, my brother, is hot signing me. You're trying to put me on a level or make everyone around the scenery, everyone in the area, you're trying to little boy me. You know damn well there was 4 or 5 people over there smoking cigarettes and blunts. Why didn't you ask them for a lighter? What's the difference? Here's my lighter. Now, if you ask that brother for a lighter, doesn't his lighter do this too? Don't you see I'm over here talking? Are you asking me for a lighter because this person's standing right here? Maybe you want to speak to this person. So I can see where Moneybagg Yo would get offended if that's how the layout was. But if he was just chilling and nobody else is out there smoking, and he's already dealt with this guy, it shouldn't be a problem with this gentleman asking for a light. But I just think it was probably a little more to it. Probably a little more to it. Typically, I trust brothers in my age group, but something about that guy. Can we pull the picture back up of
Yeah.
Rod Wave's dad?
Here we go.
That nigga don't look trustworthy.
He, he
I'm
looks
sorry, I don't care.
he looks very loud.
Something about that nigga don't look trustworthy to me. If he walked up and he asked me for a light and he was looking like that, you damn right we got problems. I ain't got no light, nigga. What's wrong with you? So I don't know. So I can't really put a lot of value in what this gentleman is saying because why don't you have your own lighter? You smoke, don't you? What are we talking about here? Why are you even here? Where's your son? Why aren't you over there in the audience? That part. So now that the old man is making a lot of noise online about the situation, it just makes me look at it a little bit different because being my age, going off on somebody online after they pull guns on me is something I'm probably not going to be doing. Once the guns came out, we were doing something different. The next time you see me online is going to be a whole nother storyline behind it. And I may not be talking, you know what I'm saying? I mean, either I'm going to be in a box or I'm going to be headed to the box. CBD is what we smoke here on Checkmate. And once we start smoking the CBD, it kind of enlightens the story a little more. So as I'm sitting here hitting it, I'm thinking, oh yeah, this old man is bullshitting. Moneybagg Yo, no, 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 no. I don't think Moneybagg Yo had the time to waste on this old guy. If I come up and I ask for a light from Moneybagg Yo, I'm pretty sure he's gonna give me a light, whether he knows me or not. If I'm like, yo, bro, let me get a light, or I'm gonna get it from his security. But if I press the issue, I think the young man's gonna go to the guns. I'm fairly certain he's not going with the Smitties. That's not happening. Okay, not happening. So they're going with the guns. So my message is to Pops. Pops, leave that thing alone. Get off social media. Stop playing. Call up your homeboys. Go fishing. You know, have a beer or two or whatever your choice is. Smoke some CBD. Play some old school Otis Redding. Chill out. Let the young people do what the young people do. Protect your child, of course. But the issue wasn't with your child. The issue was with you, old man. Knock it off, Kobe. So this message is to you, old man. I think you were in the wrong there on Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo, you were in the wrong pulling out a gun on this brother. The fuck is wrong with you? Why you gonna pull a gun out on this old man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Even if he was in the wrong, like, guys, you got to do better. You got to do better, or we could have a whole nother Tupac Baby Lane situation, just off of you not thinking, and then this old man not using what we mentioned in the last episode, de-escalation skills. You got to learn to de-escalate. There is not a problem or confrontation in this world that cannot be fixed with a conversation. Keep that in mind, young people. All right, who we got next, SA?
That's it. We're clean.
That was it?
We're clean.
All right, so that concludes this episode. We're going to have a short episode tonight because we started pretty late. And we're going to get you guys geared up for something very special we got coming up in the next couple of episodes. The next couple of episodes, we'll be doing um, a reaction video. One that I think you guys will be super interested in. And once we do that reaction video, we're going to take you guys' temperature to see what, how you like it. Look in the comment section and see if there's any comments, so forth and so on. And we will be launching a satellite show that spans off of this show that's just strictly dealing with reactions to current events video wise. Okay, so just stay tuned. We appreciate you guys coming by. This has been a laid back night on Checkmate, but it's also been an informative night. You guys